go with set number 2 in the blue. Okayama Seagulls chasing the match now. Set down to league leaders. AC Red Rockets Kawasaki. A very clever shot played down the line by a player that didn't start the match. All Stars, Rinka Komatsubara is out on the right side at the start of this second set. She scores early. Chases down the ball off the block from the Hirota hit, and then Wada can't put it away. Block slows it down again though. Nakagawa is having no success in the middle at all. She and Okino have been talking throughout set 1 about that set in the middle and how to locate it to beat the blockers, but they can't seem to do it. And Toi continues to have a very big impact on the match. The Seagulls Vietnam middle. To this time from the right side, no success. Block is good, it's coming back though. Seagulls defend well. At last, they've got a middle attack away. Looked to be a bit more pace on that from Kino. Came in really aggressively, and then just a pop set for her to swing on. Score from Kino in the game. Coverage from Nakagawa. The ball takes over centre, and Wada once again finds the space just over the top of the block. That's great work. Seagulls scrapping hard again. Whoa, nasty hit from Day. Still defended, and even bigger from Kino. Two massive swings from the Red Rockets middle. And the number 7 shirt means she gets the second point. All smiles now from, starting to work well with Nakagawa, and then the block to follow. She's on fire. That's their tallest blocking unit. 188 is Day, at 181, providing a wall that Rinka can't get past. Really good deep. Sayaka Daikazono is working so hard at Lee Row, and then the block from Wada next to Kinoi, and this front line for Red Rockets is causing real problems for Seagulls. It's Wada that gets the block all on her own, and they go from no blocks in set 1 to 2 big blocks early in this second set. 5-2 then to the Rockets. And the serve error relieves the pressure for the home side. Maybe a lot of legal miss, but she's going well in the game. Top scorer at the moment with 8 points. Yeah, very good. Well, Toi's availability, even under pressure, even with those restricted approaches, is still impressive. That's just a one-paced approach, and she's hit it really cleanly. Points for Toi. The little ball for Kinoi, which bounces right into the window for Wada. I was talking about Yoshino Sato's control on the ball. Well, Wada's ball contact is really good. Tough ball down the line. Very tricky for Saki. That's a nice set. That's a nice set. Yukiko Wada makes the most of it, but it was Sakuba Nakagawa that made it work. Beautifully done. That's another very tall line in the front court. The Seagulls will try and beat him. You know, he doesn't make the most of it by putting another ball in court. It's a relentless level of pressure though from the league leaders in red. He's nudging away at that scoreboard. That's where it serves for the Seagulls. Testing out the front court left side player again. Day responds well enough. The pass wasn't great. The out of system swing was brilliant. Very good from the American. Very good from Wada to give it a feed. Winning the game. Nice defense. Score. Nakazuma. Wow. Smooth hit from Saki. Well, who's going to win the race to 10? At the moment, Wada on 9. It's taken over as the top scorer, but Saki moves to 7. Appreciating that ball. Does well to keep it in play, but it certainly wasn't hittable. There's a lack of attention to detail here from the Red Rockets. Setter in particular was not hitting her mark really on those transition balls. Absolutely fine on side out. Pass is good, her setting is absolutely on the money, but the broken play, just struggling to find those locations at the moment. Wada with a good finish though, gets to 10 points. She wins today's race to double figures. Big serve, good pass, excellent control, this time from the Seagulls setter, Cyril. Back to serve, just checking with the coach on which player he would like her to hit here. Not testing a serve coming cross court to the front court wing spiker from this angle. Which is generally what the Seagulls have been going after, but that one straight down the middle. I'm not thinking that was rather too easy. Nakazuma with a really straightforward pass. We are able to release on the back set to Ujima. Ujima, after hitting the slider, goes to the service line. 10-8 to Red Rockets. They target front court player. That's a good read. That is a good read. Left-handed middle blockers are rare and not easy to deal with. But Hirota jumps in off the wing, gets a piece of that. That's a good hit. Space in that far corner was open and there to be exploited. You still got to get it there at pace, and Hirota, perfect contact. Brings Red Rockets to the bench. So yeah, a replacement, Miku Wada, just 19 years of age, who hasn't been in the squad a huge amount during the course of the season. So this is a big moment for the youngster. Well, they don't go near the substitute. Instead, the ace, the left sider, still on the floor, Yuri. swing for the substitute is out. For a while, it's a really confident effort. Second timeout for Seagulls might not be far away. Problem pass for Seki, defended on the cross court. Wada out of the back line. Day swings hard, swings deep, makes the point. Looked pretty easy. Substitution again from Coach Kawamoto, trying desperately to find a lineup that's going to get something done. Tomokanage is leaving the floor, and captain for the Seagulls. Huge amount of pressure now on the home team. Good service run this from Nojima. The dipper. Very well handled by Seal. The block is strong though. Rinka hits hard out of the back line. Once again, the defence is good. Wada goes at the blockers. Somehow kept off the floor by Saki and put away beautifully by Rinka. One of those points that doesn't look likely. The Seagulls make it happen. However, serious damage on the scoreboard done by the Red Rockets. 15-9 lead. Shot. Really good vision that by Seo, the Seagull setter. She came into position, she got a good view of where Hirota was positioned, but also the fact that Kinoi had moved away from the centre. So the feed to Toy was a great choice. Well done on vision. Paintbrush from Kinoi. Swing hard, you catch the bottom of the ball, paintbrush style with your fingertips. It turns into a massively effective, if miss-hit shot. Setter gets into play again. The front corner. Left side is targeted. Set location though, missing in transition. Can't get away with it here. Wada reacts nicely to the situation to keep the ball in play. But still, Red Rockets can't get any power into the attack. That's Seagulls that do it. And from the bench, teenager Wada is doing a pretty good job here. Still a 5-point lead to overcome though, doesn't look that encouraging. Team. Solid pass. Nice work. But they've definitely changed what they're doing, so Kanoe is running far quicker. Really getting nice and aggressive and available on top of Sukasu, who's now just popping that ball to the middle. Haruko Sasaki then comes in to serve. Serving substitute in set one, successfully so. Next up, free ball, turns into a free point. Well, I think Day, with her height and her jump, is happy to have that ball located right on the tape. She preferred that than something that's away from the net. Not too much distance. Second timeout does arrive then for Seagulls. At the moment, with no success. All the success with Red Rockets right now. Day again, very good. Nice set. That was sort of the libero, just trying to make sure there was a ball for Day to run on to. Day will do the rest, as she's already proved. She's into double figures now with Hirota and Wada. 3 players on 10 points apiece. That's why Red Rockets lead. And the wheels are coming off here for Seagulls. Kawamoto's going to make another change. His foot's going to bring one off the court and put some experience back on. No, it's just flip the libres. Very tricky ball for Wada. Straight down from Kinoi. Very good block. Just had a cracking second set after a quiet first one. Just now, might get our first challenge from Coach Kawamoto. We do. So Rinka Komatsubara thinks this is in. The left-handed opposite connected really well. Give me a look at whether this ball is in on the line, and you can see why Rinka was so confident, because it's plumb. She has absolutely melted the Mikasa there, right onto the sideline. Challenge is good. Point, much needed point for Okayama Seagulls. Substitute Wada waits to serve. Sounding good off the hand of Wada, and it's not quite back in play. Brilliant effort from Seagulls to defend. But Wada scores again. Joint top scorer now on 11 points with Dave, our teammate. Control once again is good. Works hard to just make sure that hit happens. So again available on a crazy set. Well, along with Saki, the standout player for Seagulls at the moment is number 27 to it. With the serve. Hit well, Toy defends nicely on the pancake. Second time in a row, so 2 sliders in a row. Kima passes and converts the second one, so the middle's getting increasingly influential in this match for Red Rockets. This game looked pretty easy so far. In comes backup setter Camila De La Rosa. The Dominican Republic. First season here in Japan. The NEC Red Rockets signed out of Texas A&M University. Big shot from Wada. De La Rosa gets a piece of that ball, but slows it down. The shot big enough from Saki to beat the defenders. Double figures now. Get more substitutions, so certainly dabbling with the lineup here, Coach Kawamoto. So he comes in to serve. Okay, into the front court. Well, that one would be from the go figure file, because Giovanna Day at 188 is an imposing figure at the left. Okay, at 167, not going to provide any kind of blocking resistance. Substitutions on the other side of the net now, so comes number 9, Matsumi Kodama. Seen as a serving substitute. Back up Libro in the regular shirt. Able to serve and play defence. Right, a lot of players being used here by Kiyoshi Kawamoto, the Seagulls coach, to try and get some kind of lineup that works. De La Rosa on the back set doesn't manage to find Majima. Defense creates another opportunity. De La Rosa this time pumps it to Wada out of the back line. Seagulls up to the task. Not making the most of the transition though. And the finish is good this time around. Continues to impress Red Rock.